Good morning, Restore Church, and happy Father's Day to all of the dads here at Restore Church. No, we love you, and we wouldn't be who we are in our lives without you by our side. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on here at Restore Church, so this Father's Day, why don't we go ahead and check out a little bit of what's happening in this week's rNews. So since today is a Father's Day, I'm sure some of you are out there wondering, well, what happened to our Father's Day car show that we've been putting on for the last 2 years in a row? Well, the answer to that question is our staff and our leadership team have been looking at some data that surrounds car shows on Father's Day, and we've seen there's already a lot of car shows going on today. So why don't we just go ahead and shift our car show a little bit later on in the year? That way we can target it during a time with a little bit less of a flood in that community going on. So this year's car show is actually going to be taking place on August 11th. This is a Friday evening, and in fact, you can go on over to restorechurch.net to see all the details about it and to share it with your other car-loving friends and family. That way we can have a bigger event and have a better experience for all of those who are looking forward to our car show. Again, head on over to restorechurch.net under the events tab for more information. All right, I got 3 words for you today. Mega Kids Camp. That's right, Mega Kids Camp is coming up quick. And last week, Pastor Thomas gave you a couple things that he wanted you to do for Mega Kids Camp. This week, I'm gonna give you 2 more. You guys ready for this? All right, number 1. What you need to do for Mega Kids Camp is register your kids. If you are thinking about going, if you're planning on attending, please register your kids today. That way we can prepare a place for them. And number 2, get other people to register their kids. Man, Pastor Thomas worked super hard on this amazing invite card. With it, you see this little cute little slime with eyeballs. He worked very hard on this card to make it easy for you to invite your friends, your family, your coworkers that have kids, whoever has kids around you. He made it super easy for you to invite them. And it would be a shame for us to have these cards left over. So on your way out of service today, there's going to be some Our Kids workers out in the hallway to hand you these cards. Please take these cards and hand them out so that way we can reach our goal, which is to have more kids from outside of Restore in attendance rather than kids just inside our church. And the only way we are ever going to make that happen is if we all work together to invite people personally. So grab these cards, hand them out, invite your friends, family, coworkers, whoever has kids around you, and I will see you this year for Mega Kids Camp. This next announcement is another exciting thing going on in our Next Gen department. And that is, for the remainder of summer, we're making some changes to our Wednesday night Our Student service. And that change is we're no longer meeting on Wednesday nights, and we're no longer meeting right here at Restore Church. Instead, our students will be coming together on Tuesday nights to meet at Beechmont Christian Camp for their free teen nights. This is an incredible opportunity for our students to come together and fellowship on the grounds of Beechmont Christian Camp. There's volleyball pits, gaga pits, there's a pool, there's a gymnasium, and so much more that will be open for them to be able to use. In addition, there's going to be a service specifically tailored for teens, as well as a live worship experience. But that's not the best part, guys. The best part is that there's going to be teens from all over Hartford County and the surrounding area coming together to participate together. This is where our students are able to build connections and relationships with teens their age outside of the 4 walls of Restore Church, and really is an opportunity for them to see that God is impacting their whole generation, not just what they see on a regular weekly basis. If you want to stay up to date with all the schedules for our students, make sure to go to your app store and download the Church Center app and set Restore Church as your home church. That way you'll see the whole schedule on the calendar portion of the app. And now it's time for this week's Difference Maker shoutouts. And this week's Difference Makers are Jim and Connie Schepers. Jim and Connie have been faithfully serving the Restored Church community since 2013. Jim serves as an usher, greeter, photographer at special events, and parking lot attendant. Connie serves as a greeter, usher, prayer warrior, and she's always reaching out to others with encouraging words, and even food sometimes. Jim and Connie serve in more ways than we can count, and are always willing with a yes, even on short notice, and even during the earlier services, which are not their preference. We are so thankful for you both, Jim and Connie. You are both truly difference makers.